Hi Leos, thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Astrogirl and we're looking at December 8th through December 14. And there's big news happening for you this week with Jupiter, which has been in your sign since July of this year, going offline or retrograde in your sign through April. Now, Jupiter remains in your sign through August 11, 2015. However, being off the radar for 4 months is actually quite a large slice of your Jupiter time. But it's not such a bad thing. It just means some slowdowns and some pauses, and maybe you've been running around trying to grab everything, every opportunity and everything in front of you, and you haven't realized that sometimes when you try and grab too much, you end up with nothing. It's like those machines that with the claw, and you're trying to grab a whole lot of things and you end up with nothing. It's like the girl who has 7 or 8 guys that, she's talking to and that are interested, and you end up with no one, especially online dating when you first start and you're the new cab on the fresh cab off the rank, and you get all of these, likes and comments, and then no date. It's very similar to that. So rather than having all that going on and feeling as if you're slightly overwhelmed with things and projects, you're going to slowly but surely start sifting through everything, Leos, and working out what and who works for you and what you can discard or let go or give to somebody else. And that's not necessarily your dates or your boyfriend or your girlfriend, but more about projects or, ideas or, anything like that you can really do without and live without because you've been kind of greedy a little bit. Jupiter can make you a little greedy. When Jupiter turns retrograde in Leo, it signals an enforced timeout for the entertainment industry, recreational activities, and things that have to do with children. Jupiter's pause in your sign can also mean travel restrictions that will put the emphasis on more home-based entertainment like staycations for the next 4 months. So even if you have an exotic trip planned for Europe or the US or Australia, you may decide not to go. It could be financial, or it could just be, just an opportunity to be home, to all be together. Maybe one of the kids is doing something and they want to stay home. They don't want to be away and miss it, or you don't want to miss something that's happening at work. So this is definitely one of those times when you can stay home and actually have a really good time. And so that is what is happening. Mars is in Aquarius, your relationship zone. Jupiter's going offline. You've still got plenty of things to entertain you, Leos. You're never going to be bored. So don't think the Jupiter retrograde is a bad thing. It's just going to give you a much clearer view of options. Have a great week. Great speaking to you, and I'll speak to you again next week.